In the quaint town of Academia, a tale of triumph over adversity unfolded. This was the story of a student named Alex, who battled and conquered the formidable foe of procrastination. Despite having a brilliant mind and promising future, Alex was often held back by their habit of delaying tasks. As the days and weeks flew by, the weight of unfinished projects and looming deadlines became overwhelming. It wasn't until the threat of final exams loomed large that Alex realized the severity of their situation. The prospect of shattered dreams and unfulfilled potential was a wake-up call. Faced with the consequences of their procrastination, Alex decided to make a change. The first step in their journey was breaking down the colossal tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. A detailed schedule was crafted, carving out time for studying, breaks, and other commitments. A reward system was then put in place to combat the allure of procrastination. Each completed task was celebrated with a moment of relaxation or a small treat, providing motivation to continue the hard work. Accountability became a crucial part of Alex's strategy. They teamed up with a study buddy, sharing goals and progress, while offering mutual support through the tough times. The bond of camaraderie made the academic journey more enjoyable and less burdensome. Alex also established a dedicated study space, free from distractions and temptations. This became a sanctuary of focus and productivity, further helping in their battle against procrastination. Over time, Alex noticed a profound transformation. The tasks that once seemed insurmountable became achievable, and the fear of failure began to fade, replaced by growing confidence. When the final exams arrived, Alex was ready. Armed with knowledge, discipline, and a newfound passion for learning, they faced the challenges head-on. The results were remarkable, marking not just academic success, but also the joy of learning without the dark cloud of procrastination. From then on, Alex's story served as a beacon of hope in academia, inspiring countless students to conquer their own battles with procrastination. The tale of diligence over delay became a celebration of triumph, reminding us all that with determination, discipline, and a well-thought-out plan, any obstacle can be overcome. Ever wondered why that task on your to-do list never seems to get done? It's a common predicament many of us find ourselves in, and often, the culprit is procrastination. But fear not, because today we're diving into the art of overcoming this productivity killer. Let's kick off with what to avoid. First up, perfectionism. While aiming for the best is commendable, the pursuit of perfection can sometimes become an obstacle. Instead, strive for excellence and value progress over perfection. Next, avoid multitasking. It may seem like a smart strategy, but focusing on one task at a time can significantly improve both the efficiency and quality of your work. Remember, motivation isn't always reliable. Instead of solely relying on it, build habits and routines that keep you productive, even when motivation wanes. Overcommitting is another pitfall to avoid. Be realistic. Taking on more than you can handle often leads to stress and, ironically, procrastination. Don't fear failure, it's a part of life. Embrace it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Limit excessive planning. Yes, planning is important, but spending too much time on it can eat into the time you have for action. Waiting for the perfect conditions to start. That's another no-no. Conditions will rarely be perfect, so start with what you have. And lastly, avoid negative self-talk. Replace it with positive affirmations and focus on your progress. Now, let's switch gears and talk about what to do. Start by setting clear goals. Embrace the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Prioritize your tasks. Identify those that have the most significant impact and focus on them. Techniques like the Eisenhower Matrix can help you in this aspect. Create a schedule and stick to it. Consistency is key. Also, make use of time management techniques like the Pomodoro Technique to boost your productivity. Distractions are productivity killers. Identify and eliminate them. Consider using productivity apps or tools to minimize distractions during your work periods. Big tasks can be overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. And don't forget to reward yourself for completing tasks. It creates a positive reinforcement loop. Find your productive time. We all have certain times during the day when we're at our best. Identify yours and schedule important tasks during those hours. Seek accountability. Share your goals with someone who can hold you accountable. It adds an extra layer of motivation. Finally, cultivate a growth mindset. View challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, not as obstacles. Overcoming procrastination is an ongoing process with its fair share of setbacks. But remember, each setback is an opportunity to learn and refine your strategies. So get started, stay focused, and keep moving forward.
Ever found yourself in a battle with procrastination, struggling to muster the motivation to get things done? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the common problems associated with procrastination and exploring some practical solutions. Firstly, let's talk about the lack of motivation. It's essential to find ways to make your tasks more engaging and meaningful. Set defined goals and comprehend the significance of the tasks you need to finish. Breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable parts can also be extremely helpful. Next, we have poor time management. The antidote? Develop effective time management skills. Create a schedule, prioritize tasks, and assign specific time blocks for different activities. Tools like calendars and reminders can be your best allies in staying organized. Fear of failure is another common stumbling block. Remember, everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, perceive it as a chance to learn and grow. Celebrate small victories along the way to keep your morale high. Then there's perfectionism. It's important to realize that perfection is often unattainable. Set realistic goals and focus on progress rather than flawless results. Appreciate your efforts even if they don't meet your ideal of perfection. Lack of interest can also be a major hurdle. Try to make the material more interesting by connecting it to real-life scenarios or your personal interests. Understanding the relevance of what you're studying can significantly boost your motivation. And let's not forget about poor self-discipline. Set clear boundaries for distractions. Create a dedicated study environment and limit access to social media during study sessions. Tools like website blockers can be of great help here. Feeling overwhelmed? Break down larger tasks into smaller parts. Prioritize tasks based on deadlines and importance. Don't hesitate to ask for help if you're finding certain topics challenging. And beware the proximity to deadlines. Don't leave tasks until the last minute. Instead, start early and create a timeline for completing assignments. This can significantly reduce pressure. Lack of accountability can also hinder progress. Share your goals with friends or family. Having someone to hold you accountable can boost your motivation. Consider joining study groups to keep each other on track. Lastly, combat negative self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Focus on your strengths and past successes. Cultivate a growth mindset, understanding that learning and improvement are ongoing processes. In conclusion, overcoming procrastination requires self-awareness and consistent effort. Try different strategies to find what works best for you and form habits that promote a more productive approach to your tasks. Remember, the journey to productivity is a marathon, not a sprint. You got this!